So people love to talk tough about morals in environments they can't possibly affect. And then when someone comes along and says, oh, look, here's how you can incredibly productively apply your moral standards in your own community, you will never be aggressed against for doing that. You'll have a much happier life thereby, and you will serve as a wonderful, shining example to the world of how powerful the non-aggression principle is. No, we don't we don't really want any of that. It's like, then I'm sorry you advocated for the non-aggression principle if you're not willing to live it. You know, I've always said this to people: if you don't want to live philosophy, don't tell people you like my show. Like, please don't. Like, tell people you hate me, you have nothing to do with me, you think I'm a terrible guy, whatever. Because people who say, well, the non-aggression principle is everything, but we will absolutely refuse to enact it in our own communities, you know, you're just besmirching the non-aggression principle. Because people think it's just language. Man, it's not just language. 95%, 90% of communication is nonverbal, and you can't fake it. You can't fake it any more than you can will a boner if you're in the vicinity of Lena Dunham, right? You cannot fake it. And you got to gain the credibility of experience, of having lived something, of having really enacted the moral philosophy you claim that should run the world. You have to enact it in your own life first and foremost. And if you haven't done that, you know, like the libertarians in academia, right? And libertarians in academia. Come on. The free market is the best. Well, why aren't you in it? I get to teach other people. No, because I had more reach than all the libertarian academics put together. So I was in the free market. So why are you still in academia? I've shown you don't have to go as far as I did in certain topics, but I've shown that you can have more reach than if you're outside of academia. And that's fascinating too, right? Because people think, oh, it's just education. If we just educate people about free market principles, they'll love them. It's like you have academics who have PhDs in free market economics who won't leave academia. And so even if we gave everybody PhDs in free market theory, they still would cling to their government programs. So it's not about education. It's about demonstration. And if you try and educate other people into something you're not living yourself, you will never get anywhere. You won't, because they're a bullshit detector, they're a hypocrisy detector. You have to really live your values. You have to really live your values in every area that you have the most power, influence, and authority over, and that is primarily your personal relationships. You have to really live your values.